Hey Beauty Chameleons, it is Tasha, and today we are going to do a fun smoky blue look using the Coastal Scents Double Stack Palette and some other L'Oreal Hip Duos. So if you're interested in doing this look, stay tuned. I'm going to grab my goodies and I'll be right back. Okay, let's get started. The first color we're going to use from the Double Stack palette is the silver, and it's the one on the upper right hand corner. And before you do your shadow, just make sure you prime your eyes, and the primer I'm going to use is the Smashbox, the new Photo Finish Lid Primer. I've already primed my lid. So what I'm going to do is take my MAC 242 brush, and I'm going to take a lot of color onto that brush and pack it on my lid. So give me a second and I'll get that going for you. And you mainly want this color to stay on the lid only. Oh, there we go. See a little bit of the silver working here. And then also don't forget to do the inner corners of your eye. What you may notice is that I did put a little bit of tape, or put some tape on my eye to catch the fallout for this look. So you don't have to, the tape is optional. Once I get that color on my lid, I'm going to just take a simple crease brush, and this is from Urban Decay. This is their Calmer brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend the crease area for now. Don't worry about blending it too much, because we're going to go ahead and add some other colors to this look. Now the next color I'm going to do is again from the Coastal Scents palette, and it's going to be this beautiful blue, one of my favorite blues right here. And I'm using my 224 brush, a big fluffy dome shaped brush. I'm going to put some color on there, and this is going to go on my crease area. So you're going to start from the end and just kind of move that color up. This is going to go almost all the way up to your brow. Just kind of make sure you go back and forth in the crease area. Make sure you blend it out. I'm just checking for some symmetry, but you see how far up I'm going with this blue? I'm going to grab some more and then work my way toward the inner portion of my eye area. So there we go. And just make sure you kind of blend back and forth. Don't worry about if you get some fallout on your silver color we first placed on, because we're going to go back and layer another outstanding silver from another shadow palette that I have. So there we go, we have step 1 and 2. Okay, next thing we're going to do is grab that smaller crease brush, and I'm going back with my Urban Decay, and then I'm going to use this dark blue. It's a beautiful blue. We're going to go right in the crease with that. So you want to start in the outer corner, kind of pat it to get started, and then move your way up. And then we're going to go back and forth just like a windshield washer and blend. And then while you're blending, you want to kind of flick some of that color up so you have a nice gradient transition from this silver to the lighter blue. And then also make sure you go back on the outer corners. Okay? And then I'm going to take just a little bit of it and kind of go in the inner area of my eye so you have a little pop of that blue showing. And just blend back and forth. Okay, once we have that blue stated there, which I believe we have it pretty good for right now, I'm going to grab a black shadow, and I'm going to use my favorite from Smashbox. It's a blackout. Okay, it's as black as be. And I'm going to take the same brush that we've been using, and I'm just going to slightly go right in the crease of my eye, or the corner, the outer corner of my eye, and just stay in the innermost crease of your eye, okay, just to place it so we can create a shadow. And now we're going to kind of flick it outward so we can have that gradient from a dark blue to a nice beautiful cobalt blue, I guess is what this color is called. And it can just blend back and forth like a windshield washer, just like that. Now what you may want to do, and I recommend to do, once you get this black placed on here, you may want to go back with that beautiful cobalt blue from the Coastal Scents Double Stack palette and just kind of go over this so it doesn't get so black out. We don't want it too black out there. Just checking for symmetry, y'all. Let's see. So what I will do is grab that big fluffy dome brush from MAC, the 224 brush, and grab that Double Stack palette here. and grab a little bit more of that blue. This is how much that blue is on. And kind of go over the black a little bit and just blend back and forth and kind of flick it outward. Just like so. Okay? So now we have a nice gradient eye. The next thing we're going to do is take this large all over brush. I'm using my Sephora brush. This is number 21 if you need to know. And I'm going to use my beige from Lorac Cosmetics. You can use vanilla from MAC. You can use your lighter matte color from your, if you have an 88 palette, just any matte vanilla shadow, and kind of soften up the edges with this brush. So I'm just kind of going in the inner corners of the peak of my brow and then toward the outer portion, just so we get a nice blending of the edges, just like so. Okay? Now once you've done that, we're going to do one little thing to put the icing on the cake. And what that's going to be, we're going to grab that 242 brush, which is your flat brush, and I'm going to use a nice outstanding silver. This is from the L'Oreal Hip, and it's called Platinum. And I'm going to use this nice silver. It's kind of like a nice creamy silver, because the silver from the Coastal Scent is kind of a semi matte finish, so I want to add just a little bit more of a sheen to it. So what we're going to do, we're just going to pat this right on the lid, just like so. Just pat. We don't want to start blending and smudging the color, so we just want to get a pop of silver so it looks more like a tinfoil silver. Okay. Now once you've done that, you can go ahead and just take your crease brush and go back and kind of blend the crease out just a little bit more. And once you have that, you can peel off your tape, and then you have a nice crisp edge. Alright, now the last final thing we're going to do before I add on my lashes, I'm going to take a nice pencil brush or a rounded smudge brush. This is Sephora's number 12. And then I'm going to take that black to start off with from Smashbox, and I'm going to go along my lower lash line. So we're just going to start here. And if you need to, go ahead and softly blend it into the upper lash line. And I'm going to take that black about halfway through. Okay, so halfway through. Once you've done that, I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to go ahead and add that dark blue from the Coastal Scents palette and work my way from the outer corner, or 3/4 of the way in, and move my way inward. And then I'll take the lighter blue from that double stack palette that we used on the eye and kind of work from my outer to my inner corner, okay? And then last but not least, I'm going to grab a little of that silver from that Platinum duo from L'Oreal Hip and just get the inner corners of my eye. Just like so. Bam. There we go. So once you get that done, you can do one or two things. What I would do, because I'm just noticing some things, you see kind of how it's kind of sketchy right in here. I'm going to go ahead and grab that black shadow and just kind of connect the line from my lower lash line all the way up, just so we have a nice blending. And then blend it inward as well. But once you finish that, you can go ahead, line your eyes, add your false lashes, and the lashes I'm going to use for this look is Ardell's, and this is their runway lashes or fashion lashes, and these are the Demi Wispies. They're a little smaller and just really soft and minute, and then I'll reveal the final look. So stay tuned, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Here is the final look. What do you guys think? I added the Ardell's Demi Wispies to my lashes, and for my cheek color I used my favorite Lorac Tantalizer for my cheek areas. You see where that glow is at. And then I also added my Lorac, this is my new color I picked up, but it's called Couture Shine, and the color is called Vintage. This just leaves you with a nice nude color. I didn't put any lip liner or lip base underneath. It just nudes out my pink lips, and there you go. So, with that said, let me know what you guys think. Definitely comment, rate, and subscribe. And what I will do for you guys, I will post some product descriptions to my blog, and you can go to my blog and it will show you all the the items that I used for this look. And then also, if you're also wondering where I found this little palette, I know there's been lots of questions from lots of subscribers. Where did you find this palette to put all your hip duos in? Well, I will post a link below. It's from www.namies.com, and the palette is by Japanesque, and it's the large well that holds about, I think, 12 shadows in here. But all I did, it won't come like this. I added my own little labeling to it. I laminated and colored it. I like to do fun stuff like that when I have time. And then I'll also post links in the side or at my blog as far as the colors that came out from the Coastal Scents Double Stack palette. But with that said, again, you guys have a wonderful day, and definitely rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye.